Time for the tear down.
What have we got to do?
Tear on down, baby.
Alright.
This video is sponsored by Devon's Snap-on.
God knows, dude.
Rush
Can you
strikes
get,
again.
here, let me get
There.
this.
What we need to get? What we need to get?
Something to break it with first. I don't use that impact one. Really don't like doing this to a damn brake caliper. Not yet.
Not yet.
They put it on with.
It's called salt and rust
Yep.
from Midwest. Damn. Alright, so it's been what? It's been solid 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Got everything torn apart. And we're running into the exact same issue that we ran into with the leveling kit 6 months ago. And that is, we cannot get the torsion bar to slide through. Every vehicle that we've worked on, you just hit it from the back and it'll just slide right out. Not this sucker, because it is so seized up with rust. We really don't know what to do at this point. We used the air hammer, and that in itself normally should do it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have anything bigger. I mean, maybe soak it with PB Blaster or liquid wrench overnight or something like that.
It's seized right there.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And I don't know if that will undo all that seizing. We would have to soak it. I think this is what killed my battery, because I just noticed this morning I remote started it and it's on. Usually when you remote start the CTS or remote start the truck, your CTS does not turn on until you tap on the screen, but this was on all night. So I bet the combination of the CTS and having the dash cam plugged in all the time probably killed the batteries several times over the last couple of years. My biggest pet peeve, especially on the interstate. 2 cars, side by side, nobody passing, nobody. Just driving right next to each other. And this person in the fast lane slowing down, going downhill. Thank you, after 10 minutes. I personally hate driving next to each other or like in a group bundled up on the interstate. I don't understand why people do that, unless you're obviously traveling with friends or family. But, and when I get in that situation, I try to pass as soon as possible or as quick as possible because I just don't want to be in that group. I don't know if that's just my pet peeve. Anyone else like that too? I get really anxious around just a bunch of other cars grouped together on the interstate. So I don't know if I'm just a weirdo or anyone else feel the same way. So leave a comment below and let's find out. Do you think it'll be done today?
No.
By the end of the day, no?
No. I doubt it'll be ready today just because I didn't know you were coming. I got other stuff.
No worries,
Alright, so hold on a second. Why did they tell you it had to be blasted? This is good stuff. This is good powder. This is a protection already. Heat this thing up at 420 degrees, pull it out, shoot it the right color, put it back in, and bake it for 10 minutes at apartmental temperature. You're done.
We don't need to blast it.
No. Now this needs to be blasted. This don't need to be blasted.
Oh, they told us to blast everything with bare metal.
That's don't have to.
Don't have to? No. Well, it's snaked up and then it's already powder.
Heat it up to 400 and then it starts to gel. It turns back into, it starts to gel back at 600.
Okay.
Alright, regular temp. But this stuff, when you heat it back up, it gets soft enough. When you spray it, it actually bonds to this, and you melt the two together. We do it all the time. Yep.
What if we're doing like a clear on top, so like another stage? Can we still do it?
Yeah, still do it. We do it all the time.
Alright.
If you're saying you're only doing one stage, it don't matter what color metal it is. It's going to cover over it anyway.
Alright, so we'll try it out tonight. And I'll let you know. That was the lift kit for my LML that I was going to get blasted to get it powder coated. However, the gentleman, I'm assuming the owner of Augusta, or metal specialist of Augusta, gave me a little tip. He said, look, you do not need to blast it. The powder is already good. All you have to do is just get it really hot and powder over it. Do a second coat. So we're going to give it a shot. He said, you're not going to be disappointed. He said you probably won't come back tomorrow because if you try it tonight, it's going to work and you won't need to come back tomorrow to get it blasted. So we'll give that a shot, mainly because he said he wasn't going to be able to get it done today anyway. So we'll try that at home, and if it doesn't work, we'll bring it tomorrow and get it blasted and then get it powdered. You guys won't believe the last time I put fuel in my 2020 L5P Duramax. Currently at 14%. We are running pretty low on fuel, so I have to go get more diesel. So I got kind of curious because I'm like, it's been a while since I put diesel in this truck. Alright, so if we look at my Fuely app right here, which shows you, this is how I track how much I spent on fuel throughout the year. And yeah, last time I put diesel in this truck was June 30th. July, August, September. So it's been like 2.5 months since I put fuel in here. So it's not too bad, but I think the truck's gonna be a lot happier with fresh fuel and with a little bit of Hot Shot Secrets EDT.
Later.
All right, Alex, what's the first step to doing powder coating?
Go pee.
Go pee. And after you pee?
Wash the part, degrease it. I use Dawn. You can maybe use like an all-purpose cleaner to help get the part clean. All the debris, get most of the oils that you can off of it before you do the pre-bake.
And as you guys notice, we have sandblasted the parts. And previously I said I wasn't going to sandblast, but after talking to Alex, why did we decide to sandblast it, even though that one company said we shouldn't?
So you can powder over powder. The issue is going to be like adhesion because it's already got a coat on it, so you're getting a good ground. It's going to be a problem. What they were suggesting to do would be, I think it's called hot flocking.
Yeah.
You literally pre-bake your part, pull it out of the oven, and while it's still warm to hot, spray your powder that helps with it sticking. I know Prismatic has a video on about hot flocking. I think it said that you don't get as good of a finish and maybe like the durability of it.
Right.
So that's why I usually don't hot flock. I will some parts where adhesion might be hard, like getting tight cracks and stuff, but I try not to.
That was a recommendation from a powder coating company that does a lot of industrial stuff like fences and gates and stuff like that. So for that application, it would work really well just because you're not really worried about the finish. Whereas these lift kit
you're looking for like environmental protection.
Right, but these lift kit components, we want them to have a high quality finish so that way we can actually show off these parts. These were blasted by Resurrected Sandblasting in North Augusta, and they're going to be powder coated by Alex Dailey in Evans, Georgia.
At my house.
And this is to pre-bake it. Alright. Pre-bake it to get rid of all the contaminants and stuff like that.
Yeah, the oils and stuff.
Heck, this oven fits a lot more than your other oven.
I will say I'm really trusting these rivets to hold that rack.
Damn.
Stuff that also hanging.
Oh, we're good. 30 minutes at 450 degrees. That is to pre-bake.
You know, it sucks not having a fan on though. It gets like a damn, that stick's good. After the commercial break, right?
Alright, so here is the first coat, well really the only coat of Dragon's blood. And then after this we gotta do clear coat on top, just to preserve the flake. Oh. Hopefully you guys can see it in the camera, but this thing's got some sparkle. There you go. And to preserve that, we're gonna put clear on top. That's what it looks like in powder form. And once it goes in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, it comes out looking like this. Alright guys, just look at all the flake. It is so flaky. If you look at it from far away with no light, it just looks brown. And then when you get close to it, it looks a little red, a little purple. And then you see all the sparkles. Pavement Princess, not today, off-roading. And also, it's a work truck. It's a parts truck.
I went to Lowe's the other day, and two guys, I parked in the pro parking or whatever it is. I come out, and a worker and some other guy are looking at it, and then I dropped tailgate to load whatever I'm putting in there. They said, look at the back of this thing. I said, it's just a work truck.
Yeah, it's just a work truck. I work out of it. Hey, don't touch. You can look, but you can't touch. This man can just throw it on the ground. Yeah, but you guys are seeing this work truck in action, proving all the haters wrong. That this, in fact, does go off-roading, and it does, in fact, is useful. We shuttled.
Very useful.
Well, look at that.
I see what you're doing.
Usually he parks at the entrance and walks over here.
This is a surprise that your truck's cleaner than mine.
Oh yeah, because I just washed it 2 days ago.
I haven't washed mine since Smoky Mountain.
What?
That is surprising.
Wow, especially after all that rain.
So work too damn much. 5.
She's coming down. Alright, just look how wide she is. And the only reason why this truck is so wide in the front is because this kit comes with, well, this kit, just like most kits, come with front CV spacers. One side is 1 inch and the other side is 1.5 inches. So on average, that's 1.25 inches that's sticking out. So because of that, it just sticks out a lot. And I have 2-inch adapters on top of 14 wide. So this is kind of sitting close to how my LOI was, except my LOI didn't have any spacers. So this is actually wider than my LOI, I would assume. No, my LOI stuck about this much too, I think. Mainly because it had the wide knuckles. But yep, she is done. She sits a little taller, and she's definitely on her own weight. And we just need to drive it a little bit and let it settle. But other than that, she is good to go. Oh yeah, CV axle angle is pretty straight. It could be a little lower, but for the most part, oh, this is gonna ride good. Especially now that I got the Kryptonite Ultimate front end package. Oh yeah, just turned out really good.